Well, if you just joined us and you said, my God, that sounds like Bach, you were right. We're exploring some classics in jazz this Labor Day Sunday afternoon. My name is Ken Martin, and what we're doing is exploring kind of a labor of love, this being Labor Day weekend. I feel that classically trained jazz musicians, and there are quite a few of them, love doing when they bring their favorite composers into the 21st century. They do it as a labor of love. That was Dave Matthews and the Manhattan Jazz Orchestra in an album called Bach 2000, bringing Bach into the 21st century. We're exploring that this hour in Classics in Jazz. Yours truly, Ken Martin here. Glad you're there, whether or no, enjoying your Labor Day weekend. Switching now to a more modern composer for the 19th century, Joaquin Rodrigo, master of the guitar, a blind composer for most of his life, but didn't stop him from making some of the most wonderful works for the guitar. In fact, I would think the most famous work for guitar is his Concerto de Aranjuez, and the middle movement of that has sort of taken on a life of its own. The Adagio, you hear it in movies, you hear it in commercials. You'll recognize it no matter what form it's in. It's a jazz form here with the famous modern jazz quartet. Here is that beautiful middle movement, the Adagio from the Concerto de Aranjuez by Rodrigo in the 21st century. Two wonderful local favorites, Glenn Basham, master violinist, and the late great Simon Saltz, together bringing Paganini in on the 24th crease. This is Ken Martin, and we hope you're enjoying this hour of Classics in Jazz. Great arrangements of the masters of the past brought into the 21st century by classically trained jazz artists. You probably all know one of Cuba's favorite composers, in fact, the most favorite probably, Mr. Lecuona, wrote so many wonderful things in Cuba. By the way, if you ever go to Dade County or Victoria, you have to see it yet. There is a beautiful, not plaque, but a monument to his memory. He died in exile. As you know, he's buried somewhere, I think, in upstate New York, not in Cuba. One of the wonderful suites from Lecuona's piano was the Andalusia, and here we have an arrangement of a part of that from the Andalusia suite. In modern terms, it's called The Breeze and I. Here is trumpeter Thomas Marriott bringing Lecuona into the 21st century Classics in Jazz.